Greetings, class. My name is Net Pangilinan, and this presentation is about the Indigenous Australian fire management and its uses. For over thousands of years, Indigenous Australians have used fire to manage Australian landscape. After post-European settlement, fire management has been altered, which led to severe consequences to the land. Uncontrolled fire management has allowed the build-up of plants, which is a major source of fuel for random but severe bushfire events. Fire management regimes have decreased significantly since European settlement due to the subsequent fragmentation of habitats by city and agricultural areas, advancements in firefighting technology, and especially the decline in Aboriginal population by 97% between the 19th and 20th century, which evidently suggests that large and intense late-season fires were more common due to the absence of small-scale burning by Aboriginals. Indigenous Australians have understood that fire is part of the healing process of the land for thousands of years. It is not until the 1950s that non-Indigenous Australians realized this too. During October, near the end of the dry season, storms begin to form and lightning strikes are common. If there is no effort to implement fire management strategies, bushfires would have much greater patch sizes of up to thousands of square kilometers, which would increase fire intensity and greenhouse gas emissions. The environmental impacts due to the halted fire management regimes can be seen in the Arnhem Land Plateau region of Kakadu, where large communities of obligate cedars exist. These obligate cedar shrubs are currently endangered due to the above-average fire frequencies, which kills off their juveniles and inhibits their recruitment. To ensure the safety, efficiency, and effectiveness of fire management, it is important to use fire in a timely manner each year. Depending on the ecosystem, the early dry season, usually between May and July, is an ideal time when fuel levels are low and few fruits are available for harvest. If fire management is implemented too early, plants tend to grow thicker and becomes a large source of fuel, which would be difficult to manage in subsequent fire regimes. If fire management is implemented too late, plants would burn during their vulnerable juvenile stage, which results in fewer plants growing in the area post-fire management. During the early dry season, the best time of day for fire management would be early morning or nighttime. Fire management during this time would result in cool fires, which reduces the potential risk of uncontrollable fires. Cool fires are generally safer because during the night, the moisture of plant dew cools down the fire, while during the day, plants perspire flammable oils, and heat from the sun increases fire potential. Indigenous Australians know which areas need fire management by observing different ecosystems, plants diversity, patch size, soil type, and the type of ashes that would result after fire. An example of determining the soil type would be the type of trees growing in the area. This knowledge is second nature to Indigenous Australians and highlights the importance of Indigenous science. One of the reasons why Indigenous Australians use cool fire is to preserve the canopy of trees, as they consider the canopy to be sacred. The canopy provides shade, bears fruit, flowers, and seeds, provides refuge for small animals and insects during fire, triggers germination when smoke is detected, and because the canopy is intact, the tree is able to continue its life cycle. In addition to the benefits the canopy provides, the rest of the organisms within the habitat also take advantage of the fire and its products. The fire allows some plant species to continue their life cycle by releasing their seeds. Opportunistic birds hunt for bugs and small animals at the line of fire. When animals need to get rid of lice, they bathe in the ash. It is second nature for animals to shield themselves from fire. Kangaroos seek refuge on rocky outcrops, and ants and reptiles hide underneath barrows. One of the traditional uses of fire regimes was to drive snakes away and lure kangaroos in the area for easier hunting. A study in central Arnhem Land shows that kangaroos preferred eating in the burnt areas, due to the grass being nutritionally superior. After the fire, the Indigenous Australians used charcoal as medicine and ash as body paint. Aboriginals view their relationship with the land as reciprocal. They believe maintaining the land through fire management will benefit them physically and spiritually. The other contemporary uses of fire management include the eradication of African lovegrass and lantana weeds, which greatly reduces the source of fuel, lowers the impact of bell miner associated dieback, and allows native plants to take over. These days, the government is encouraging Indigenous Australians to practice their traditional fire management through programs such as the Yellow Mundi Fire Sticks Bush Care. They combine the knowledge of both Indigenous and Western sciences to help manage the land. Thanks for watching my presentation.